stipend. On the other hand, the Youth Conservation Corps, or YCC, shall be composed of the unskilled or less educated youth. They shall focus on environmental and infrastructure projects. I also asked the SK to help me recruit youth to likewise undertake a national service commitment with a modest stipend. Maybe some of you know the Oyster program. That will be subsumed into this new YCC. Oyster means out-of-school youth serving towards economic resiliency. The police implements that. That will be subsumed into the YCC. And as what we did earlier, I was very happy to sign before the youth of our country the new law creating, sponsored by the Boholano, Edgar Chato, and the other congressmen who are here today, a special program for employment of students. As Bernie Sayo explained earlier, this law will expand the opportunities for new students, for poor students, to acquire hands-on training and earn some money which they will use to continue schooling. The number of companies allowed to participate has been increased, and government partly pays for the students' allowance in the form of vouchers that all schools are ordered to accept. And that is so important because in today's global economy, knowledge is the greatest creator of wealth. The government must pour all savings and revenue into programs that help the poor and the middle class. This includes more investments in the economy, environment, and education. The social safety net programs of our administration are focused like a laser on expanding educational opportunities to enable the upward mobility of young men and women from poor families. Our administration readily addresses educational concerns. Two concerns have been brought to my attention. One, the rigid tuition fee payment rules. Where is Chairman Angeles? Of state universities and colleges. And the second, the clamor to expand the coverage of the Students' Assistance Fund for Education, or SAFE. The no payment, no periodic examination policy, I understand, is one of the main reasons why young students from poor families drop out of college. This has to change to ensure a decent graduation rate for college. Rigid tuition fee payment rules cannot be allowed to sabotage the great educational agenda of our administration. Likewise, the benefits of our Student Assistance Fund for Education should receive the fullest of endowments. You know, you have a president from Bohol, President Garcia. And I am also the daughter of a president, Diosdado Macapagal. And being the daughter of a president, speaking to those who come from the province of another president, I think we can all agree that the most inspiring stories of the Filipinos as a people are the great stories of meritocracy. And driving, fueling, and enabling those great success stories is one constant: education. For instance, my father was born into abject poverty, but because a philanthropist gave him a scholarship to finish school, he was #1 in the bar examinations. He was able to work in a good law office. He was able to join the government. He became congressman, vice president, and president. And I want all the youth of our country to have the same chance. So inspired by his story and others like his, to make sure that as many graduates from college as want to, I have issued an executive order for the Commission on Higher Education to instruct all state universities and colleges to devise a flexible, socially sensitive tuition fee payment plan and reform the no payment, no periodic examination policy that is currently being applied. That executive order also instructs the administrations of the SAFE, or the Student Assistance Fund for Education, to expand the coverage of the program. On top of tuition, beneficiaries of the program should be able to borrow from the fund for a monthly stipend to subsidize the students' transport fares and laboratory, research, and book allowance. My dream for the youth that you represent is that in the prime of your life, which is today, no, not yet today, in the prime of your life, 10 years, 20 years from today, you will see the Philippines on the verge of first world. That in the prime of your life, poverty shall have been marginalized, and the marginalized raised to a robust middle class. That in the prime of your life, we will have achieved all the hallmarks of a modern society where institutions are strong. And by today, when you are not yet in the prime of your life, you're already strengthening the institution of the SK. I know that you, the SK, have the drive and the will to achieve a strong republic in the first world by the time that you are the adults and the leaders of our country. Congratulations and good luck to all of you.